Hi, Nursing 720 students. This is Dr. Piantek here. It's probably the last video for this course from me. I just wanted to review with you the last module for this course. And also just to remind you that with the Chapter 1, this again is just a draft. This doesn't mean that this is the final end-all, be-all Chapter 1 product. As you progress through next semester and as you work with your chair and even your second committee member and your mentor, you're going to be changing, modifying, adding to, revising, all of that with your Chapter 1. So when you go to write this Chapter 1 for this week, just keep that in mind that, although the feedback is there for all of the components and particularly for the review of literature, and if there's extensive revision that needs to be done in that review of literature, please do not panic. You can simply just make certain changes, or maybe when you go to submit your Chapter 1, if there are extensive changes, you can just write the changes that you're going to be doing like into next semester, for example. So I don't expect you to have all of those revisions completed. I just want you to be aware that there are revisions to be made, and you will continue to make those revisions. So when we go into Module 8, there's a video here that I'd like for you to watch. And then if you go into the content folder, you'll see the chapters 13, 14, 15, and 16 of your Terry text. Just skim those. You don't have to read them word for word. It's just got some good content in there that, if it piques your interest, you can read a little bit further, but just go ahead and skim over those chapters. And then the checklist for the title page is listed here. So you can click on that and just go through that checklist as you're devising that title. And many of you might be thinking, well, why are we just now doing the title? Why wouldn't we have done that at the very beginning? And the reason for that is because throughout the semester, it's been a culmination of research, ideas, concepts, theories, and you really don't get a full idea about what the title is until you've basically written that Chapter 1, even if it is that very rough draft. So that's why I put creating that title at the very end of the course, because I think it gives you an opportunity to really reflect on what is actually contained in your Chapter 1. And so because we're limited to just 12 words, we really have to capture the content and the direction of the project in that 12-word title. So that's the purpose for really creating that title in the end. Oftentimes I've seen where students, if they write the title in the beginning, they're so married to that title that they tend to focus their project around the title and not really what they want out of the project. So again, that's my rationale for creating the title at the end. So if we go back into the module then, you'll see an assignment link. Now, this is if you have not already uploaded your city training, go ahead and do that here. But I'm pretty sure most of you, if not all of you, have done so already. And then finally, what we like to do in this course is assess student concerns. So again, this survey is very completely anonymous. And this is different than the course evaluation, and I'll go into that in just a moment. But this is a really good opportunity. It's sort of like that. If you remember back in the mid-semester, I had created a Survey Monkey. It's kind of the same, it's the same purpose, very similar questions. So if you can go ahead and complete that, that would be wonderful. And then, of course, the course evaluation is here. So if you click on course evaluation, it's going to bring you to the login. and then you just scroll down to the courses that you're enrolled in, and you'll select Nursing 720, and then if you can just complete that survey if you have not done so already. And then finally, if you go to the forum, this is where you're going to submit your completed chapter, your draft of chapter 1, rather, not your completed chapter 1, but your draft of chapter 1. And then again, we're really going to focus on that title. So when you review your peers' work, use that title checklist. And if you, the purpose behind submitting the entire chapter 1 is that so you can kind of get that clear essence about, does the title really reflect the content in chapter 1? Because chapter 1 really is the framework for your project. So if you have questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me, and I will reach out to you before the course ends, just to bid you all good luck and to have a Christmas that is filled with joy and peace. And so I'll do that before the actual course ends, but I just wanted to give you a last content video before the course ends. So take care and let me know if you have questions. Thank you.